everybody, and welcome back to Nonsense Reviews. The name is Brian Chever, but at last here, we got my review of Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. Now, Oppenheimer has Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Rami Malek, Matt Damon, uh, and many, many, many more. This movie is packed with stars. I gotta tell you, this movie has been long anticipated, and people were hyping it up as we were coming into this Barbie Hammer social media event. People hyping up both Barbie and Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. This movie is the first Christopher Nolan movie made under Universal Pictures, as we all know. Christopher Nolan left Warner Brothers after the pandemic and Tenet's performance at the box office, and now he's under Universal Studios. And I have to say, this is a great first movie. Not just great. This movie is a fucking masterpiece. The last movie that I did see from Christopher Nolan was Dunkirk, and I loved Dunkirk in the IMAX theater. I wasn't able to catch this movie on an IMAX theater because of time constraints. A lot's been going on. I've been working on the studio and all that. But after I finally caught up with this movie, the hype is real. I was blown away by this movie. This film feels like three movies divided in between hours because there's a lot to cover from the first second that this movie starts. Around the second half, which covers around the process of the creation of the atomic bomb, the things leading up to the project itself. That part of me is that stuck with me the most because that whole second act felt sort of like a slowly growing horror movie, leading up to the test of the first atomic bomb and all that. The score accompanying this movie was fantastic, as well as the edits of the movie, the sound effects in this movie, the sound design. Definitely, it's gonna get the Oscar this year, and you cannot ignore the talent behind the camera with Christopher Nolan and his cinematographer. Uh, for a 3 hour movie, I wasn't feeling bored in any second during this movie. Some movies, even when they are 2 hours, 30 minutes, and all that, sometimes movies that long you can feel like it's dragging, but I felt none of that during this movie. Again, the cast is star-studded. Robert Downey Jr. gave a fantastic performance. Cillian Murphy did that as well. Emily Blunt was fantastic. Gary Oldman was in this movie in a short period of time. I wasn't expecting him in this movie. I didn't know if he was in the movie. I love his part in this movie. Uh, Again, this movie, I told my friend at work, this is a masterclass of movie making, not just writing, but directing, cinematography, everything. And the score by Ludwig Gorazon from The Mandalorian, loved it. He's definitely gonna get a nomination this year. So this one is gonna be a big favorite in the Academy Award season, and I cannot wait to see this movie get the acknowledgement it deserves. And I hope everyone's watching it, along with the Barbie movie, which was as well fantastic. But between Across the Spider Verse and this one, these two are the top of my favorite movies this year. So definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. And I want to know your thoughts on this movie. Did you guys watch it? Did you guys were able to watch it on IMAX? Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, we're prepping up for the first Living Nonsense in studio. That's what I've been busy, fixing the studio up a bit. And hopefully, we'll be having our first Living Nonsense very, very soon. I'll be reviewing TMNT as well, and many, many more movies to come. And Beyond Nonsense is a little bit of a hiatus, but it'll be coming back sooner rather than later, too. Anyways, guys, that's all from me. The name is Brian Chever, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.